Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Candy here today, and we are here for episode number 1 of the VanityMC Prisons series. Now, if you guys haven't played Prisons before in VanityMC, you guys got to go ahead and check it out. Right now, the Galactic Realm and the Mythic Realm have actually merged because beforehand, they were pretty much splitting up the player base, and like a lot of people were kind of unhappy with like the way it was going. So Vanity pretty much went ahead and like revamped the whole server. They brought back a bunch of old features that people really like the good old gem pickaxe, which was like way from season 1 if you guys have ever played back then. And they actually went ahead and merged the two realms. So now instead of having Galactic and having Mythic, we just have Mythic now, which I don't know, I think is really cool because now you don't really split up the player base. You have pretty much, how many do we have on right now? We have 697 people, almost 700 people right now on Star of the World, just pretty much playing on one realm. But nevertheless, let me go ahead and get into some of the changes that have happened between some of the last seasons. So obviously we have the brand new gem pickaxe, which isn't really brand new because it was here season 1, and I actually really enjoyed the gem pickaxe. Plus we have the regular token pickaxe for now. So basically you actually have a path that you can choose. So you can either choose the gem pickaxe path or you can choose the token pick path. Now let me go ahead and hit the /upgrade right now. Whoops, I spelled that wrong. UPGRAD. Alright, that is the right way. You can go ahead and click up your pickaxe upgrades, and then you can pick between, like I said earlier, your gem pickaxe and your token pickaxe. Let's go ahead and start off with the token pickaxe because that is pretty much the most recent one that they added, or like I guess the newer version, right? You have efficiency, fortune, auto smelt, merchant, jackhammer, explosive, multi. Then you've got some of the newer ones like keygen, lucky, beacon, and the extractor. This one is actually a pretty new one. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. And then we've got the pretty standard ones, you know, beacon, tokenator, jump boost, speed, and haste. And all of these actually cost tokens to upgrade. So basically for every block you mine, you pretty much get a token or a set amount of tokens per block, and obviously the more tokens you have, the better that you can pretty much upgrade your pickaxe. Now let me go ahead and show you guys the gem pickaxe. So the gem pickaxe works the same way, except that with every block you mine, you get a certain amount of gems with it. Now the reason why we have two separate pickaxes is because both of them actually have a different value to them. So for example, the token ones, you get some of the newer enchants like jackhammer and multi-directional, but with the gem pickaxe you actually get some of the older enchants that we had from season 1, such as like vein miner, crafts, PayPal, cubed. I think cubed is actually a pretty new one. We had like laser and vaser, so some of those are the older enchants. So basically what you do whenever you start to upgrade either like the token pickaxe or the gem pickaxe is that you're basically choosing your path. So for me personally, I really like the gem pickaxe back on season 1. Vein miner was a little bit annoying to mine with because it would just kind of get in the way, but when I'm looking at this one, it has a lot of really good enchants on this. For example, you'll break blocks in a perfect square with cubed, and then when you're mining with crafts PayPal, you'll actually gain money while mining. Plus vein miner will pretty much destroy everything in a vein. And then you also have like haste, speed, the jump boost, vaser, laser. You even get like ender dragons when you mine. And then if we go ahead and look at like the lucky enchant, we also get lucky blocks whenever you mine too. So I feel like personally I'm gonna be picking the gem pickaxe. And also I totally forgot, I think really this will actually go ahead and choose which path we do. But if you go ahead and do our /G kit right now, we actually have access to quite a few different things. We don't really have any of the G kits right now, which kind of sucks. We might actually have to go ahead, hit up the VanityMC Buycraft and then buy some of those, just show them off. But we also have a bunch of backpacks that we can actually use. Unfortunately we don't have the Vanity Plus backpack, but I feel like the regular Vanity backpack is good enough. Let's go ahead and click to use this one. I have been given a backpack, and how much can this hold? So this can hold another 2,000 blocks. I'm pretty sure that is the amount of blocks, or slightly less than the amount of blocks that can actually be filled up in your entire inventory. So basically boys, we got a second inventory, and we basically are already starting off with 2,000 slots in here. Now the good thing about this rework that I really like is that, for example, if I had some friends who also had vanity rank, they actually can't just give me their backpacks, because with the way the server works right now, you can actually only have one backpack storing items at the same time. So if I had this backpack and this backpack, only one of these backpacks would be working, which I think is really cool, because I'm guessing it makes it so that way like you don't have one faction, or like, whoa, did I say faction, one prison cell who like pretty much knows everybody or has a lot of money right at the start to pretty much buy all of the backpacks on the server and just kind of hoard them. But now you literally have to work together just to kind of either like give each other tokens or give each other gems and upgrade them. Alright guys, so like pretty much every season we're going to be starting this off with 2 of the magic crates, which are like the higher tier monthly crates, and we're going to be starting it off as well with 2 regular July monthly crates. So each one of these are pretty much purchasable on the VanityMC buy a craft, I'll go ahead and have that link down below. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and see what can we get out of this one. Wow, they actually made it pretty easy to open out. I hope it doesn't take like that long, but I want to see if we're going to be getting a lot of the gems, or are we going to be getting a lot of the tokens. So what do we got? We got 192 beacons. Okay, that is actually really good. And then what else did we get from that? So we got quite a bit of money. Looks like, what are we up to? 300 million? Looks like 350 million, 450 million. We got a bunch of tokens. Okay, so that's a good start. A lot of tokens. That means that we're probably going to be leaning towards a token pickaxe. Let's go ahead, open up another one of these. And what do we get? Some tier 3 crystals as well. Alright, that's not too bad. But you know what? Once we're done with this monthly crate, we're going to do one more of these magic crates. And then I think we could probably just spam both of those at the same time. So what do we get? 2 variant crate keys. We got a lot more regular tokens. We didn't get any gems from that though. We're still up to 588 gems. Let me check the chat really quickly. Yeah, a bunch more money, a bunch more gems, and the boost tags. So what does that bring us up to? Maybe 200, yeah, 220,000 tokens. And still no gems yet. But let me go open up one of these, and let's just open up this one at the same time. Let's see if we get anything good. If we get some tokens, that'd be super duper helpful. But then, I mean, if we get a bunch of gems too, I don't know. Hopefully we can get a bunch of tokens out of that one. So literally, we got a bunch of tokens, 384 beacons right there. Pretty sure we got a bunch more tokens off of that. Let me go ahead and check the chat real quick. So some more gems. Ooh, that's actually not good. That brought us to 130,000. But nevertheless, we're around 420,000 tokens. So I mean, we could probably start upgrading both of these, but I mean, like, what really is the use? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, holy cow, we've got so many beacons. We got 53 of these tier 3 crystals, which are really good, and we got 25 dragon eggs. So I'm guessing we can start upgrading the gem pick right now. Let me go and see what type of enchants are on here, and if we'll even have enough. So we go into the pickaxe upgrade, we're going to the gem pickaxe. We've got, what is it, 130,000. Can we actually upgrade one level of vein miner? No, we cannot. That is 600,000. We need to get basically 5 times the amount of tokens that we have to get and get one level of the vein miner. Is there like anything else we could get? We can't get a cube. This one is 750,000 gems. Laser. Wow, these are all super duper expensive. Like, mainly the only thing we could probably get off of this is efficiency and fortune. Lucky, that's 30,000 gems. All right, maybe that one actually might be worth it, because lucky blocks are usually pretty good. The only problem is that you want to have like a better enchant with it. You might want to have like jackhammer with lucky, but unfortunately on the gem pickaxe you actually can't get that. Extractor, gain XP as you mine. 100,000 gems. So it looks like we're not going to be upgrading pretty much anything with this. Maybe some of my prison members will actually have a better clue for me what to do with those. But nevertheless, let me see if I can get some good enchants on this token pick, because 420,000 tokens I should say is nothing to laugh at. Maybe we can get, you know, some levels of jackhammer with it. I assume that would probably be the best thing for me to do. So we've got fortune, auto cell, jackhammer, and then explosive. So let's just go and do a couple levels of these jackhammers. It costs 10,000. That's the maximum level, and then each one costs 9,000. So let's see. 1,000 levels will be around 11, or basically close to 12 million. 100 levels will be close to 929,000. We've got a little bit less than half of that, so we probably will be able to get this maybe up to like level 50 or level 40. So it looks like we're up to level 40 right now, and then if we go ahead and use the rest of these tokens on this, that'll bring us up to a solid level 46. So not a bad start. I just wish the gem enchant like upgrades weren't as expensive, because we have a lot of gems, but you know, clearly not as much as we're gonna need to get even a single level of the vein miner on it. So it looks like we're gonna be using a token pick for the most part, just simply because of how easy it is for now. Alright, so even though I want a bunch of beacons, there's actually a brand new way to get sell value and like a bunch of other stuff. So we got the value shop over here, and you can actually buy dragon eggs for $300 million, sponges for 30 million, and then beacons for 60 million. So player shops aren't really that useful right now, because they kind of just get put into like a sell GUI type thing. Also with the gem shop, you actually go ahead and buy yourself some keys, you can buy yourself some more dragon eggs, beacons, and sponges, etc. And then at the token shop, you can basically do the same thing, but instead of costing you gems, you get the stuff with tokens instead. But we are here right now at the actual sell go. It looks really different than the other ones. And look, if we go ahead and look at the beacon right now, we've got a beacon stat count at 343, and if we go ahead and despawn this, okay, that actually doesn't make sense, but if you go ahead and look at this, we've got the stat count 343, and then the beacon upkeep balance, we have it at around 999 million, looks like right now, or actually 99 million, my mistake. And apparently what that does is that, like, if your balance on your upkeep balance goes down to 0, you actually start losing all the beacons in here. So we gotta make sure that at any given time we have to have money in this beacon upkeep. And let me go ahead and look around. Maybe some of these guys have already went ahead and bought themselves some private mines. So it doesn't look like they bought any private mines right now, but wow, this actually looks like a jail. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode number 1. We actually got, you know, some pretty good stuff. Our token pickaxe is up to level 46 right now, and I don't think we even have our gem pickaxe actually. Wait a second, where is it? PV1 or PV1? Is it in there? Okay, so our gem pickaxe is just chilling right there. We don't have a good enough amount of gems yet to start working on that one, but maybe in episode 2 or maybe at a later date during the series we can actually go ahead and do that. But that's gonna be it for this. If you guys did enjoy it, go ahead, drop a like down below. Make sure you check out the server, play.vanitymc.co, and then once you're there, click on Mythic Prisons and you'll be able to join us. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.